Hello everyone, and welcome to another royal reading here at MadWorldTarot. A rainy Saturday afternoon as I'm doing this. Very nice to have some cool weather and some rain to green things up a bit after a very long dry summer. Megan is having a bit of a dry spell too, with her deals and her income and her public profile, even though she did manage to latch on to Harry for the Invictus preview thing in Canada last week. And so there we got her in all her glory in LA. First of all, a lunch with Claire Waite Keller, who famously designed her wedding dress, caught a lot of flack for that. And the little girls' dresses, the flower girls' dresses, even more flack for those. And I got fired from Givenchy not much after the wedding. Now launching a range with Uniqlo. And there is a rumour that she and Meghan are working on a range of children's clothes. So there was that, there was a lunch, and then a few hours later, there she was again, having dinner at a swanky Japanese restaurant with Terry Wood, who's the president of Harpo Productions and produced the Harry and Meghan interview for Oprah, and is developing content for Harpo and their deal with Apple, apparently. So Meghan there in a very heavy winter clothes on what looked like a rather warm spring day in LA, and very prominently displaying two rather expensive handbags. First of all, a clutch that an eagle-eyed person who follows Meghan's fashion on X noted that Meghan was supposed to be carrying with her in Vancouver on her Invictus Games jolly, and obviously forgot to take with her, because there it was displayed very prominently, a Sesta Collective clutch. Being shown very carefully to camera, and in the evening she was displaying a much more expensive Goyard bag worth several $1,000s. Was she merching? Was she doing deals? What was she up to? Was it just desperate for limelight? Was she just hanging out with friends? We want to know. Same photographer at both events wearing the same stripy blue t-shirt, which has caused some mirth, made it very clear that he knew exactly where to be at both occasions. So not exactly Meghan being harassed by paparazzi when she's out and about. Very clearly intended to be the same guy following her around for the duration of that day. I have the Pulp Tarot on the tarot table for this one. Sorry about the long intro, but we have to explain what's going on. We want to know what she was up to. Doing deals, desperate for attention, just out for a jolly, merching. What's she up to? Her mood. She looked quite animated, shall we say, by the time she rolled into that Japanese restaurant with Terry Wood. And relationship with Claire Waite Keller, and what are they up to? Are they really doing a deal? Or maybe a range of children's clothing? Good luck with that after those flower girl dresses. And her relationship with Terry Wood, and what's that about? Developing content for Harpo? Apple? What's going on? That's what we want to know. And are we going to get a big announcement from any of these deal situations? Are we going to get a huge new launch, a rebrand for Meghan Markle? These deals that she's promised us are so exciting. We're hearing all kinds of wild talk about Meghan being the next Martha Stewart. Would you make something that Meghan claimed she made? She doesn't look like she ever eats, so seeing her out twice at restaurants was really quite mind-blowing for me. And let's remind you that this is just tarot for fun and entertainment, and it is just my opinion and speculation, and I just read energy, and there is a disclaimer in the box below, of course, and please read it. There we are. Those are the cards. And Oh dear, we have the Three of Cups in reverse. I was expecting this card to pop up, I have to say. The friendship card, the hanging out, having a good time card with people that you find comfortable and easy to get along with. But it's in reverse. Does she have friends that she can go to lunch with, go out for dinner with, hang out with, relax with, have a good time with? Not when the card is in the reverse. These are fake friendships. This is for show. That's the underlying energy as I am interpreting it. Thank you to the tarot. Let's see the situation. The actual situation. We're dealing with the story. Ooh, death. Death, the end of something. We might speculate that that would be the Netflix deal. There's a lot of talk around in royal journalists, royal reporters, that the Netflix deal is dead in the water at this point. No more money forthcoming from Netflix. Apparently they've been paying the Parkles a sort of retainer every year, which has been possibly going towards PR and jollies and expensive clothes and who knows, private jets, we don't know. Apparently also according to, I think it was the New York Post, the Parkles don't like spending their own money. They're very happy to spend everyone else's. But something has ended or is ending. And I suspect that that death card means the Netflix deal is over, and possibly also the relationship with the William Morris Endeavour agency is over as well. I think it was one that was going to run for a year. I think it was signed in January of 2023. It was announced a few months later. There's great fanfare and so many big deals were due or expected from it, but it could also be over. Letting go of things, moving on, that's the death card. Change, and change that is uncomfortable and unwelcome. So she's in trouble. She's in trouble. Three of Cups in reverse. She doesn't really have friends. She doesn't really have a group around her to support her. And something really big has ended. And well, the other thing really big that's ended is her relationship with the British royals. They've made it very clear that she's not welcome back, and nor is Harry. For that matter, they can do all the fake royaling that they like in the United States and in Canada and Jamaica recently, but no one's really buying it at this point. So what was she up to on that infamous day with all these events? The Ace of Pentacles, trying to kickstart new things but failing. Ace of Pentacles, fresh start, good financial beginning, on the road to prosperity, to great success, assured success, abundance, the long haul. The Ace of Pentacles when it's upright, but when it's in reverse, you're in trouble financially. You're in big trouble. You don't have anything new to offer. And yes, there's a bit of a merching energy in that card, Ace of Pentacles. Oops, forgot to take that clutch along whenever it was meant to be shown in Canada, because it was listed as something that she had, that particular event. The shoes, the belt, the sunglasses, the whatever else were itemized. The clutch was there, but no, not in the pictures. So owing something to someone, the Ace of Pentacles in reverse is drop the bag, quite literally, and I'm going to get the giggles. So she's in big trouble. Her mood, as I say, she got particularly animated by the end of the evening. The Six of Pentacles, that's not a terrible energy at all. That's trying to come across as looking as if this is just normal quid pro quo kind of a stuff, kind of a thing. Six of Pentacles is about sharing, is about being generous, is about being bountiful, having a lot and being able to share it with people. The charity card, the, as I said, quid pro quo card, reciprocity, all of those lovely things. So the it's coming up, I asked mood, but it's giving me that the energy that was in this that we were meant to pick up was, see, I'm out, I'm having a good time with people of equal status to me, and it's mutually beneficial. And I do think that she felt that because we're talking mood, we're talking feelings. So not panic, not desperation. We've already got the Death card and the Ace of Pentacles and the Three of Cups in reverse. So there's plenty of panic and desperation there. But her mood was really, I can get something out of this. Some benefit for herself. And the benefit might just be for our purposes, or it might be that they were actually doing deals. These women at these events, these outings, but Three of Cups in reverse. Fake friends, my opinion. So let's look at Claire, of course, first. Claire Wade Keller, the wedding dress. Relationship, first of all, what's it like? 8 of Wands. This is PR. This is a PR stunt. Claire's had just launched, I think the very day before this lunch meeting with Megan, launched her range that she's designed for Uniqlo, and so she needed the PR, she needed the boost. She's been off the radar for quite a long time. She really seemed to fall from favor after that wedding dress was seen by most of the world at that spectacle, as Harry and Meghan called it. 8 of Wands, she needs this PR, she needs the attention, even though she's got to walk behind Meghan with her raggedy hems for all the world to see, just like the little flower girls. Dresses were raggedy and the hems were uneven, and there were no tights, stockings as I would call them, and the poor little soft little feet in those hard shoes, and the blisters and the tears. Can you imagine on a hot summer's day, early summer's day in London? It can get very hot. So 8 of Wands needs this boost, needs the attention, the notice, the words in magazines and newspapers, needs us to see it, needs us to go along and click and look at the clothes that she's just designed. Are they doing a deal? Is there some kind of business collaboration between them? Oh, we've got the Hanged Man in reverse. Yes, because the Hanged Man is somebody in limbo, somebody who's fallen out of favor. It's a bit unfortunate, that card, so we won't keep looking at it. Don't want it to be too triggering. Sorry about that. But it's about somebody who's back in circulation after timeout, after a forced hiatus. So this is Claire's comeback. She's the comeback kid here, quite literally. If they are, according to CDAN, Celebrity Days and Nights, they are collaborating on a range of clothing for children. So Murchie, as some people call poor Archie, Murchie and Lilybucks, as some people call Lilybet, Murchie and Lilybucks might be quite useful. They do have websites already. They've changed their name to Sussex. It could be all systems go. We might get the Sussex range of clothing for children, the Sussex Baby Grow, the Sussex Romper, I don't know what. I can't think at this point because I'm so filled with horror, but you can see where my mind is going, and of course this is just my speculation and my energy reading, but there it is. Claire is back. She's back in circulation. It's a big card, and she's been punished for something at some level, because the Hanged Man is about punishment, and it's interesting. So the Hanged Man and the Death card in tarot sit side by side. They follow the Justice card. Also very interesting major arcana for those of you who do tarot or learning tarot or whatever. You will also see where my mind is going. Anyway, let's move on to Terry Wood and their relationship, Meghan and Terry's relationship just generally. Queen of Pentacles. I don't know what sign she is, but that's somebody who is very powerful, who's well connected, very supportive, grounded, generous, somebody who has access to money, access to support. So she is a Meghan fan. She's on Team Meghan. She's useful. She's, as I say, generous and supportive. and is there to give her a boost, possibly a cash injection, something. She's someone that Megan relies on. Interesting. I wouldn't have thought that there was anybody left at this point. That was my own sentiment, but there we have, Queen of Pentacles. Somebody solidly in Megan's camp, and as I say, apparently she did produce that interview, the 17 lies at least in that interview that were subsequently exposed. But I think that Oprah made a ton of money out of it, and some people speculate that Archewell also did quite well out of the deal. Shall we just say that is, of course, speculation. So let's see what they're up to. Are they doing a business deal together? There's some sort of TV stuff coming. We've got the Four of Pentacles, not so much. Upright, I would have said, yeah, they're kind of confirming that they are solid, because the Four of Pentacles is a very solid money card. It's about security and stability and hanging on to what you have. But when the Four of Pentacles is in the reverse, it means letting go of what you have, losing control of what you have, and feeling in a bit of a panic. That's interesting. That meeting might not have gone so well. That meeting might have included news that Megan didn't want to hear. Odd energy, because I still think that Oprah is hanging in there, possibly waiting for another big interview one day, or even two. She could get both of them separately. That's just my feeling. Whenever I read on her, I see she's in it for the long haul, that she's there silently supporting, encouraging, standing by. That's the energy that I get from her as a tarot reader, my opinion. But the Four of Pentacles in reverse is a loss. And so maybe, sorry, we can't help you with whatever project you wanted us to do, whatever deal you wanted us to do. There's still talk that she's trying to shop Pearl around, and perhaps it was no interest, no takers, no whatevers. Or maybe this is where she's hoping to find a home for her new rebrand as a lifestyle guru, as a Martha Stewart, or whatever else she's trying to rebrand herself as, a cooking show or something like that show. No, sorry, no takers for that. But let's see, are we going to get a big announcement as a result of any of these contacts and these meetings? Yes, we are. The Sun. Yes, absolutely. We're going to get something that's going to bring a lot of attention. I would be inclined to think it's Claire and the clothing deal more than the Harpo connection. This is just too disappointing. But that is a supporter, a backer, somebody with access to money. So can't write this off, even though I'm not getting positive vibes from it. That project might have been killed, but there might be others. And as I say, we are hearing very loud rumors about lifestyle guru, rebranding, cookery books, cooking show, chat show, Megan as the homemaker, domestic goddess kind of thing. Lots of rumors that she doesn't even have a home at this point. And as I say, does she look like she eats a good solid meal occasionally even? Not really sure about that myself, but that of course is just my opinion. Perhaps she's just one of those people with a super high metabolism. But the Sun does tell me that we're in for a big announcement. She's going to be terribly excited about it, because spotlight on the thing she most enjoys, spotlight on herself, big announcement. There's probably money in it. There's certainly attention. There's certainly happiness for her. As I say, she's been through this dry spell, but it looks as if something is going to come out of this. These They're not real friendships, they're mutually beneficial though. That's the Six of Pentacles, mutually beneficial arrangements. Something has ended. I think it's the Netflix deal, and I think it could also be Ari Emanuel's involvement in Megan's career and her brand. She definitely dropped the bag, Ace of Pentacles in reverse. So she had some catching up to do with possibly merging or with deals, needing to make new deals, in trouble. Claire needs the PR. Terry Wood, a backer, a supporter, something coming here. Something not so strong there, but outcome. All good for Meghan Markle in this rebrand. The how manyth rebrand I've lost track of, but it's coming. So brace yourselves, because she's going to be back in our faces very soon. That's the reading. Thanks for watching. I'll see you on the next one.